Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this
Leading
one
off tonight
under the
for
lights.
Baltimore, the second baseman.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now, number one. He was 1 for 4 with a two-bagger in yesterday's game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now.
Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Batting third. The left
runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trey Mancini goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Couldn't quite time the breaking ball there as this is fouled away off to the right. Strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Andrew.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times. Losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row.
Batting third.
A really good slider.
The designated hitter.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Xander Bogarts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting fifth,
Rafael Devers,
third
the
baseman.
next to bat. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
He went deep in the contest last night. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds. Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in his packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
He pulls this one into right. Santander is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
And here's Renato Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7. The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing set.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Batting
Jackie
ninth,
Bradley now.
the center fielder, Jackie
To right field and
Bradley
absolutely hammered.
Jr.
Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Now batting, left fielder,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And we take a look at the line right
now
here,
batting,
and it's
second
not
baseman,
pretty. He's given up
Rob
7 hits, and we're
Cole.
only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Fouled off. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better
now
be circled on that lineup
the
card because
designated
he's
hitter,
on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Tie block.
Ladies and
Enters from
gentlemen,
the pen in
your
just the second
attention,
inning,
please.
so they'll hope to get some
Now
length
pitching
out of
for
him and
the
have him
Orioles,
stay out there for a while.
number 53.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander
Shortstop,
Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Line, that's a base hit into left field. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The third baseman, Raphael.
Now at the plate, Rafael
Devers.
Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
A 1 pitch on its way. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have
now
to throw it, but he's going to have
the
to get
right
the ball
fielder,
much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 3.
For another shot, Sandy Leon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 9-0.
The first baseman, number 25.
Stepping into the box, Steve Pierce. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Now another 0-2. And there's a base hit on the line. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, it's been like BP
now
for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they've played it in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Leon over at second. Pierce at first. 1 gone. Line hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Leon rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The batter.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
Now
so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Brock Holt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. Big. So stepping in, number 21. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9.
Standing in, Austin Wynns.
Austin
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Right there for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 11-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them.
Off for the Red Sox,
back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
JD.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Martinez.
In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one down now.
The batter,
one gone here in the
2.
Boston third.
Shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Cold strike, 0-2. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in once again,
the third
Rafael
baseman,
Devers. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
0-1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 up in the zone. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
Stepping into the box,
Betts.
Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he takes strike 2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Red ready for another chance.
Leading
Number
off
1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys
now
to start driving in some
the
runs.
left fielder, Trey.
Now the pitch.
Mancini.
Hit hard to third. Devers gloves it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready once again, Sandy Leon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
The first baseman, number 25.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Pearce. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Leon gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it 1 away.
Up
now
next
at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Jr.
In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the
now
heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In there, and it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Strike 2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
J.D. Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
There's strike two as it catches the outside corner. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Taken, but called a strike. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Santander looks up. Gone! Back-to-back homers. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues. Into the box, Rafael Devers. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. This is pulled into right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I'm not sure what else the manager and pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Sandy Leon.
Number 3.
He singled his last time.
Sandy Leon.
He's set. Here it comes. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Wins is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Pierce is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Striding into the box, Renato Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. A look at our line score
now
to
batting.
this point, and I'm
Number
almost
24.
certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. This one's down to third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0.
Your
Number
attention,
55
please.
enters from the
Now
bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 55.
Stepping in, Steve Pierce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off
And
for
he
the
starts
Red
the
Sox,
number 8 hitter with a strike,
first
0-1.
baseman. Steve Pierce.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pierce aboard here at first with nobody out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up to second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the stretch, he's running in there. Now the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages
now
here
batting.
in the first month of the season.
And
in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There we go. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. Drilled to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The batter, number 2.
This has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So you can mark that one down as an E5. And I bet he'd like to have that one over. Bases full now following the error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Holt on third, Martinez on second, Bogarts on at first with 2 down. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from second.
The batter.
Digging in now, Sandy Leon. In his last at-bat, he popped down in foul ground. He's set, and the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. With into the box now, number 21 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Yolis Chassin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 43, Yolis Chassin.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher,
Austin. So coming to the plate, Austin wins. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
0-1 the count. Chassin, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Steve Pearce. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
The first baseman,
in there for strike 1, 0-1.
Pearce.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. One out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And they'll have to get this one in off the wall near the 380 marker. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well. He was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Bradley, the runner at second with one away. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now back.
So digging in now, Brock Holt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Every day. J.D. Martinez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And 2, here it comes. Line drive to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Into the box now, number 1. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Bradley will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the left fielder.
Yeah, here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Mark Trumbo. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
For the traditional
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles.
Stretch.
And they remain well behind. Tanner Scott comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 66, Tanner.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And a high strike there, 0-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And he takes strike 2. And 2 home now to Bogaerts. Stays alive, still 0-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting,
third this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him. No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Nunez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting,
one man is out of the Red Sox 7th.
Mookie.
And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the
catcher,
strikeout
number 3.
Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much.
The first
Fastball,
baseman,
middle
number
cut,
25.
places it right back where it came from.
Here.
Stepping in now, Steve Pearce, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's safe. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here comes the first pitch, and that's taken for strike one.
0-1.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And now they'll slap the tag on him, and he is toast. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a bunt attempt here. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And that is not going to pan out. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now batting, third base.
Riding in once again, Renato Nunez. No hits to this point. In there, strike 1. Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And as you can see, they are way behind. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed stuck.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead got even wider.
Now
J.D.
the designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. No outs, nobody on. And right into the shift. Nunez has it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll be off the green monster and left. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting,
Boy, they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused
Now
on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's off the green monster. Long throw to third. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
The catcher, number 3.
He is. You want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 0-2 home. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. In now for the O's, number 21, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Boston wins. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one.
The
bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Jonathan Villar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston today. Into the box, number 1. And we are ready for some daytime
Leading
baseball.
off the afternoon for Baltimore, the shortstop.
Outside
Number 1.
target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well,
First
these
pitch,
Red Sox entering
106.
play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who
Batting
stands
second.
out to you, Danny?
The right
You know,
fielder.
Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And after a very chilly early morning, the temperatures thawed out a bit to 48 degrees here at game time. And there's a base hit on the line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this will find the wall now, way out deep into the triangle. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Martinez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way.
J.D.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Well, this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to. Boy, after that base knock right there, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to.
Here's Bogarts in the air out to deep left field, and it bangs off the monster. Pierce blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Now batting, Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. VR gloves it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one. Striding in,
Leading
Renato
off for the
Nunez.
Orioles,
He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Renato Nunez.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and you could see he was looking for a fastball all
Batting
the way,
fifth.
and he
The
jumps
left fielder,
all over it,
Dwight
pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Number 24.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
So it was a strikeout swinging. DJ Stewart becomes the
Batting
first
eighth.
out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So we got him swinging. Number 21 is
Dan.
sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts. Lifetime history with Alex
Leading
Cobb.
off
He's
for
a
the Red Sox,
.333 hitter. He's
the
also
right
hit a
fielder,
couple of home runs against him.
Mookie
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. To third. Nunez scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles.
Sandy.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santander waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting it.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's carrying. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Junior.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Hit down the line at first. Trumbo over to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We've played two. Ready now for Baltimore. Number 1.
Leading off
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Popped him up. Number 23 is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter. The right
Stepping
fielder.
up now, Anthony Santander. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped high in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down on just 4 pitches. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here comes the first
The
pitch.
left fielder, JD.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out
Now
of the inning.
Number 23.
First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Santander is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Steve Pierce. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there.
The batter,
Most
number
places
2.
that's a double
Shortstop.
or a home run, but
Xander.
at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
The 0-1 delivery. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And Trumbull will take this one on over to the bag, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. Boston's out in front, 2-0. At the plate, Mark Trumbull flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting. Third
so that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Trumbo on at first, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's
now
the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Digging in to try it again, Dwight Smith Jr. sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH,
number
DJ
24.
Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 the count.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th
third
inning.
Baseman.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start at bat. Now he's way behind the count.
Devers, right field and carrying well. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Mookie Betts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball. Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in, Sandy Leon. So far, 0-1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from 3rd.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to be the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Yeah, not last at bat, Daddy. He turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Called strike 0-2. Moreland, originally from Mississippi. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the...
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in
Now
the zone right over the plate
the
against
center
these
fielder,
guys, you're going to
Jackie
get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Cobb is there, and he'll bring this one in. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Fouled off. Popped him up. Leone has a play. One down.
Now batting. The
Standing
catcher.
in, Chance Cisco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The batter, number 1.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, number 1. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Strike 1 to start the at bat. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail here 4-0. Here's J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning.
The left fielder, J.D.
in there for strike 1.
Martinez.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Now
into the box, number 23. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Cobb is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with
hitter.
1 away, and that will bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The batter, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
A nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Line towards center field. Number 21 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Anthony Santander the next to bat. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
You know, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today. Not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Jonathan Villar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the
so
first baseman.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Your
Number
attention,
55
please.
is on, and he'll
Now
take over on the mound in relief.
Number 55.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 in the ball game
Leading
thus
off
far.
for the Red Sox.
There's a fastball right
third
down
baseman,
Broadway taken for a strike.
Rafael.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the
Now
out.
batting,
Good contact
the
to
right
start out
fielder,
the inning. Thought he might be on
Mookie
base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon.
The catcher,
and as you
number
take a look
3.
at the graphic, you can see he's
Sandy.
currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken to throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. This is pulled into right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. And here's Renato Nunez.
Leading off for the Orioles
is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Nunez. Your attention, please.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
For the Red Sox.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Hembry is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace, and more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Comes set, and the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. Miguel Castro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Mitch Moreland will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Waiting on it, the center fielder. One away.
Now batting, center fielder.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 0-2 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The batter, the left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Smith has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0. At the plate, number 21. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Please.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging
now
in
batting.
Number 1.
Number
and
1.
They're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They can't chip in. Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60. Michael
now at the plate, number 23, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come
designated
unglued,
hitter.
but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove the line to a base hit.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now
not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Smith racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
So striding in, Rafael Devers. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 2 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, right fielder.
Talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Mookie Betts stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his
the catcher,
third
number
single
3
of the game, D-Row.
Sandy.
3 for 4. Not a
Lay
bad
home.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. In now, Anthony Santander starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Brazier, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
He throws him on the fastball there. Anthony Santander becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Drilled down the line. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Orioles down to their final out. And that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
A 7-0 shut. Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup of A. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He will lead
Leading
this
off
one
the
off
afternoon
today.
for Baltimore, the second baseman.
Pulled high
Jonathan
in the air out to left field.
Villar.
Waiting on it is Benintendi. One away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
In there, strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. Two away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles 0, Sox coming to the plate. You're watching MLB. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
The 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Here.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and that retires the side. In order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Orioles.
Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Chopped on the ground over to first. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And, guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the leather today in this one.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and you can see great numbers over the past few games.
The shortstop
pitch on its way.
Xander.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. And this series has been kind to him. 5 total hits have led to 6 runs batted in. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Line towards center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, JD.
Here's J.D. Martinez. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Number 21 is going to have room out there as he puts the Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Bradley will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8. The right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 21.
At the plate, number 21. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
You can hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Vasquez stands at second with no outs. To first. Trumbo is there, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting ninth.
One down here in the Boston third. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is felt.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track. And the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan VR. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Now batting.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, number 1. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
This is why this guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here comes the first pitch.
The second baseman,
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with two strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
And now the Red Sox DH, Steve Pearce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To Trumbo, who's got it for the double play. Settling in now, Xander Bogart.
That's your
no one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. This is line to left. Mancini is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Hit hard to the right, but foul comes into this at-bat. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dwight Smith Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in, Rafael Devers.
Leading off
hard, been lined out in his first at-bat.
The third baseman.
He hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting. The
Coming
catcher.
to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He scored a run after
Vasquez.
stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this
now
guy.
Batting.
He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late. And I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Martinez at second. Vasquez is over at first with one away. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that's in there, base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept
now
his shoulders square, his hands inside
fielder.
the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Oh, this is stroked into the gap in right center. That's going to get down and head toward the triangle. One run scores. The tag gets one.
The batter, number 50.
Ready for another
second
shot
baseman,
now, Dustin Pedroia. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is... Leading off the inning, Pedro Severino, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Waiting on it is Benintendi, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Santander. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Gloved by Bogarts. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late. Every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Miguel Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
So stepping in, Steve Pearce. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Strike two as the fastball is let go. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Number one will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now it'll be the
Xander.
four-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall.
Up next for the
That's
Red
not a
Sox.
bad way to keep it going.
third
A
baseman.
base hit right there.
Raphael.
Hitting streak 15
Devers.
games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Lifted down the line in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Now
digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. Still down 3-0. Tanner Scott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 66.
Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's
belted high in the air out to left, Mancini going back. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
Well, let's
now
obviously didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
One man is out in the Red Sox
baseman.
7th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Check swing grounder to the right side. Reined in, and goes out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. Single home run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And VR will look this one in to retire the side. The Red Sox ready once again. Renato Nunez 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
70.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-1 fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, designated
next will be the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped up. Pedroia waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Pedro Severino. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the elk.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now back to the top of the lineup.
Leading
stepping
off
in,
for
Andrew
the Red Sox.
It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The batter, number 50,
Dustin Pedroia.
second baseman.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Pedroia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Trumbo comes up with it, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting,
now
the
in the
designated
box,
hitter,
Steve Pearce. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter,
That's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready now, Anthony Santander. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
0-1 count and the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And another foul ball. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The both Sox led this game from the Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman.
Now the first pitch here from Price.
Villar.
And that's dead center for strike one.
Well,
these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Price ready with another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Benintendi is right there, 1 down. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
From the stretch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, Mark.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And here's Renato Nunez.
The third baseman.
As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox.
Here's the first pitch to him.
J.D.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's Steve Pearce now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Here.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Batting 4th.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander.
As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And that one right down Main Street. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And it bangs off the monster. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set. The 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. In the air now, out to left. Mancini has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Well, today's game provides the Red Sox with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Anthony Santander.
Digging in, Anthony Santander. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts coasts under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail 3-2. So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
VR on the grass. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play.
The center fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. He's set, and the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Moreland gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Runners on first with 1 down. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Backhanded to second, but they throw it away. Striding into the box.
Now back,
second
baseman.
And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Hey, there's a base hit right there.
Hitter.
Changeup, maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back to the changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Steve Pearce will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Over to VR. To Trumbo for the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Into the box now, number 42, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Price ready with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Hit in the air to shallow center. On the run is Benintendi. He's there, but oh, he missed it. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Price ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Grounded to short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, number 42. He singled his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Hit out towards second. And bobbled out there by Pedroia. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground to the right side. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score.
The batter, the first baseman.
So striding in, Mark Trumbo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Orioles settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off
for the Red Sox. Hot start in this one.
The shortstop.
His first time around.
Xander.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next
Good
for the Red
contact
Sox.
to start out the inning.
The right
fielder might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And they're on 2 away now.
The batter.
Next up for the
third
Red
baseman,
Sox, Brock Holt, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2. Ground ball right side. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one in. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Riding in once again, Dwight Smith Jr. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Nope.
And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here 4-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off
now with the
for
play,
the
Christian
Red Sox.
Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Vasquez
changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Now batting, first
Here's
baseman.
the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Reached on an error
Moreland.
and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Moreland, originally from Mississippi. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings.
The
and they're 2 away now.
Andrew.
So the base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. In there, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And Trumbull will take this one on over to the bag, and that ends the inning. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Anthony.
No balls and a strike to count. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Number 42 goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Santander stands at second with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So it's back to the top of the order now.
Leading
and
off
into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now
so 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Changeup called strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Mancini is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Steve Pearce. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Line drive to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now batting, Trey Mancini. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Fouled away. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Striding in, Renato Nunez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not into the box. Xander Bogaerts
for the Red
comes in
Sox.
1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Xander Bogaerts.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter.
When
the
you
right
play
fielder.
with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as
Your
you can get
attention,
right
please.
now. They continue
Now
to pitch to him, and he continues to make them
Number
pay.
42.
Nice double off the wall here.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Bogaerts leads off second with nobody out. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And it's off the Green Monster. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Man, it's like deja vu all over
Now
again.
back.
2 well-hit
third
back-to-back
baseman.
doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it, the center fielder makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and
The
looking
catcher.
for more. Christian Vasquez. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. That's popped up. VR ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So striding
First
forward
baseman.
now, Mitch Moreland. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Called strike 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Ready now for Baltimore. Dwight Smith Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Your
First delivery
please.
To him on the way.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Marcus Walden.
Pulled him with that one as he's way out in front. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Pedro Severino. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Michael Givens gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 42.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Trumbo has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Now batting.
4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Dustin Pedroia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Steve Pearce will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. See you later, over the wall, a home run.
Your attention, please.
Takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in the 7th inning. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is 2 runs come across here, both of the solo home run. Digging in to try it again, number 42. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ryan Brazier been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch coming, here it is. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. Both Sox are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jonathan Villar is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Deficit holds at 4. It's coming to the plate now. Mookie Betts
leading off
a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Sinker Betts to open the AB in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter, the third baseman.
Holt now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. Betts stands at second with no outs. Pitch is swung on and hit toward Villar at second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A man at third with 1 away. Count remains at 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santander waits on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. And standing in, Trey Mancini. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Number 42.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter. The first
stepping up now, Mark Humble. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Late that time for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 2. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Throw on to first, and the Red Sox complete the 4-game sweep of their division rivals at home.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.